All right, all right. Welcome back to
Oh,
it.
we're in.
Welcome to the Invincible. We're in Invincible episode 3 plus probably. I don't know if I'm gonna split it up or we're gonna do it all in one. It depends on how much we have to say. But Mikey Johnston hates the show, so probably won't have a whole lot. Uh, Episode 3. You want a real costume, right? Starts off uh gay, weird gay criminal montage that ends with
Okay.
Invincible whooping their asses.
Which
Thoughts?
doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
Okay? It implies that even with superpowers, the only possible option they have is to do bank robbing. Like, they rob banks, they get a coffee shop job, they get fired from the diner job. And then what? There's no other options. They
I
immediately have to go back to robbing banks. We're supposed to feel bad for them? Come on! Do
agree.
anything else!
I also thought it was so fucking funny when it's like, okay, we're not robbing the bank, and he's like looking off of a fire escape with a beer in his hand, like, what can I do? And then he looks in the window of the diner, and there's a help wanted. So he's like, oh my god, I can get a job. Like he's like, it's like the guy is like fucking retarded. I don't understand. Like I don't understand. It's like he's
They
mentally
are the dumbest people.
they're mentally disabled. Like
Go to college.
what can I?
You have superpowers. Do something.
It's fucking ridiculous. And the he's like, and clearly they know that their powers have practical applications. The guy overcooks the burgers on the grill with his fire powers.
It's.
Oh
I.
my! It's
I
it's
mean,
it's it's fucking ridiculous.
once again, the show has no clue what it's saying. It's just trying to say anything. It's like it's so contrived. The show, it's like putting sad music. It's doing everything that it can to trick you into watching something meaningful, but it's not meaningful. They're just trying to pretend it is. It doesn't have anything to say.
I'm trying to look up if this scene is in the comics. I bet you it isn't. I bet you they shoehorned this shit in just to be like, wow. Bet you never really thought about what it was like to be on the other side of Invincible. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
you showed me the like two biggest fucking retards of all time, and I'm supposed to feel bad for these guys? I don't understand.
This is a bad example. I mean, anyway, let's ignore that for a minute.
So,
Can we talk about Mark's costume?
the old
Wait,
one, the old one, or the
the
new
new
one?
one. He just wants to be Nightwing. Is that what this is? Like they've just straight up ripped off Batman. Like, oh, I'm a slightly edgier, not associated with Cecil Batman. So I'm gonna have a blue and black, slightly darker suit. I'm edgy now.
Well,
Like,
maybe
fuck off.
maybe Robert Kirkman likes Nightwing.
Like, I just. Who's Robert Kirkman?
The creator of the show,
Oh, is that the guy? All
creator
right.
of the comics. Comics. He wrote the comics.
Sure. All right. I'm just. It feels a little. Maybe it's an homage.
I think it's an homage. That being said, could go with the dad's suit, Omni Man suit, different colors, maybe.
Wait, what do you mean?
He should have. I mean, I like the Omni Man suit.
You mean? Oh, you think Mark should have gone with the Omni-Man suit?
Yeah, just with blue and black.
Fair, but I think a lot of what makes the Omni-Man suit look good is that no one is wearing it, and he's like a bigger, more jacked frame, and
It's
Mark's
true.
like a slender little peanut.
It's true.
So he's not going to look as good in any suit.
What do you think of Oliver's suit?
Oh my god! Why did they allow this? A, the color scheme is awful.
It's like a Ronald McDonald color.
Oh man, that's a great point.
Well, he's purple. You should pick something that complements the purple. And it's not yellow, and it's not red.
I mean, he kind of has a Grimace vibe going on.
He
by
does.
just
He
being
does.
purple.
He looks like Grimace.
But and the name Kid Omni Man or Kid Omni Kid. What's his name?
Omni Kid Omni Man. I think that's what he
Is that his
says.
name?
Yeah, that's what.
What? Are you kidding me?
I don't even know how he
Even if
knows.
Omni-Man wasn't a genocidal maniac, that's still the name you're going with? It's just a terrible name. Be Omni Kid. Be Kid Omni. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make any fucking sense.
It's a bad name, but I guess he's also a kid, so they pick bad names.
Oh, well, that's the
That being
problem.
said, Invincible's also a bad name.
It's better than Kid Omni-Man.
It's true.
I don't think Invincible is a bad name.
No?
Do you not like it?
Well, I just think, like he says in one of the future eps, it's not very accurate.
Well, fair.
Perhaps though, it's a good thing to
But,
strive
compared
for.
to
Maybe
most people,
maybe it's a
he
good
is-
name.
It's just a hell of a lot better than Kid Omni-Man.
All right.
Well, okay, let's take a minute. What do you think are the best names in the show?
I like Rexplode.
Rexplode it's a little gimmicky, but okay.
I like Rexplosion. I like. I don't like any of the other ones.
Let me look.
I like
up
Adam
the-
Eve. I think Adam Eve's a good name.
I don't like Adam Eve that much.
You don't like the name?
I mean, I don't like both, but
Okay. I like. You know what? I like Black Samson.
Black Samson's a good character. Don't get me wrong. I like Immortal. I think Immortal's a good.
The more I think about it, the more I just don't like superhero names at all.
What about Duplicate?
That's actually that one's clever. I like that
What
one.
about Bulletproof?
Again,
All right. What about
probably not true.
Darkwing? Okay, hold up. Darkwing is already the Nightwing homage.
Well, he's the Batman homage, right?
Yeah, well, you can't have two homages to Nightwing. Invincible and Darkwing can't both.
Darkwing
be
literally
that.
wears the Batman suit.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
All right.
What about the Shapesmith?
I kind of like that one actually.
That's interesting. I don't like that one.
You don't like?
I think Bulletproof, Invincible, and Black Samson are the best. And then Alan. Alan's a great superhero name.
But that's not a superhero. It's just his name.
Well, that's the best part. Is
Oh.
he's not trying to be anything that he isn't.
He's just
It would be like
Alan.
if Plimbo was a superhero. You'd be like, oh, I'm just Plimbo.
Right.
None of this fancy fucking bullshit. I save lives and I make podcasts.
But mostly the second part. Yeah.
An emphasis on the second part for sure.
Uh-huh.
All right. Sorry,
so
back to the show.
we talked a little bit about why would he want to be Kid Omni Man? Why would the guy make him the suit with the O on it?
That guy still likes Omni-Man. From what I can tell,
they were drinking
he
beers and
Omni-Man were
fishing.
tight.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's the one guy left on the planet.
He's like, those people in Chicago probably deserved it.
Well, I just think it's like if your old best, like the guy you've known forever, and he was your best friend for a long time, suddenly kills somebody. You're gonna be like, well, maybe he had a reason. Maybe we don't know the full story.
Right.
Maybe if he shows up at my door, he can explain. We'll talk it through. It'll be okay.
He's like, the jury's still out. I don't know all the facts.
Well, no, like, yeah, it's exactly. There are people in my life who, if they did some horrific fucking shit, I wouldn't condone it, but I'd be like, maybe we don't have the full story.
Fair enough.
I mean, do you not feel the same way?
No, I completely agree, but I also think, the guy kind of leveled the city on camera in 4K.
Okay, so you disagree.
Well, if I saw somebody I knew shoot,
but to be fair, Omni-Man has saved the planet many times. So
do you think it evens
if
out?
I had a relationship with him, I'd be like, well, I would probably be able to justify the city leveling, considering all the times he saved everybody.
Fair
I'm
enough.
not pro Omni-Man. I'm just saying, if Omni-Man and I were longtime friends, I'd probably forgive him.
Fair enough. So let's let's start with the other scenes in this episode. I'm gonna say it right here, and you can feel free to disagree with me. We skip all scenes that have Amber in them. I don't care.
Not only are we skipping them in the podcast, I skipped them watching the show.
Yeah.
Like,
so we're gonna skip those. We're gonna skip the
And-
Adam and Mark
yep, we're skipping
relationship
those as
talk
well.
scenes, and we're also going to skip. Nah, I think that's about it.
I mean, the problem is that's most of the episode.
Yeah,
Like,
Adam
the only
talking,
other
Adam Eve
thing-
talking to her parents. It's whatever. So okay, so then
I-
what else? So
I
what
don't
else?
care about
What
that.
else happens? There's some.
Well, here is where we start to have Oliver fighting bad guys. This is the first episode where
Right.
that happens.
And we need more of what he's. We need more of the energy he's putting out. And
I
Mark.
totally agree. And frankly, I think Mark's being a little overprotective.
I loved him just flying through that guy's chest. Why isn't Mark doing that?
I think that doesn't happen till next episode, I don't think.
What? No. He flies through the Muller twins' chest in this episode.
In the next episode.
No, in episode 3.
In episode
I've got it.
episode 3?
I got it pulled up right now.
Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah.
Damn, okay.
Mark goes to stop the nuke. Oliver just
right.
just fucking kills those guys.
And you know what? Okay. Many times I would agree with Mark and company. But how many times have the Muller twins showed up, killed people? Like, prison only works so well. These guys need to go down.
It's true. So in reality, you can build prisons to contain any human. But in this world, there are people that can very easily escape and do often. I think those people, exception, they should just be killed. Is what it is.
The question is, what other choice do we have?
There is no other choice. The other choice is you hope that they can't get out or are not broken out, like which happens every other week.
And to quote Uncle Ben, with great power comes great responsibility. And sometimes that responsibility means you have to make the hard choice.
Yeah.
But doing the right thing to protect people. And sometimes that means killing somebody who needs to be killed.
We give people death penalty in America for way less than what these guys have done. All I'm saying is, whether or not that's right or wrong, we won't discuss in the Plimbo podcast. But these guys had it coming, and I it is what it is. And I do like their antics, so I'll miss that in the show. But
You know they're coming back.
yeah, you think there's a third twin they keep on the side?
There's time travel, there's cloning. I expect we'll see the Muller twins again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they're being overly harsh. But what I did like was Cecil's already working on him. Cecil's already working on him.
Yeah.
Mark comes in all mad. Cecil's like, it's all right, bud. It happens. And I'm waiting for the day. Oliver's growing up fast. Pretty soon, he's going to be a teen. And pretty soon, he's going to be... I mean, he's rebelling as a kid. When he hits 16, 17, I mean, this kid's going to be unfucking controllable. He's going over to Cecil. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I mean, his philosophies do seem to align more with Cecil's on these matters. It is what it is.
You know, I agree. To your point, we could use a little bit more of that energy.
And frankly, Mark not having that energy has gotten just more people killed. It is what it is. I think
That's the problem.
I think in the
Mark-
superhero world,
Mm-hmm.
you like you said, you got to make the hard choices.
At the end of the day, if you don't kill the Joker, he will kill more people.
Yeah.
And yeah, it makes for a better story if Batman and the Joker fight forever. But I don't know. Anyway,
I think that's all that really happens
What-
in this episode. Does anything happen at the end? We got the end credits. Oh, we see the little drone thing spying on them. What are you thinking about that, Mikey Johnson?
I'm sure it'll become important. I I think Mark needs to calm the fuck down.
That's interesting
Like
because in the last podcast you were on Team Mark.
situation. He's found a spying device. He doesn't know where it's from. Like this was an overreaction. In the previous one, the stakes were much higher.
Okay, so wait, so
Like
do you want to move on
if
to?
you
Should we? You know what? We're
you want to
gonna.
cut this here and move on to the
Uh,
next one.
yeah. Well,
Do you want to split the episodes?
yeah, we'll split it. We'll split it up. All right. What do you give? Yeah, this is fine. What do you give episode 3 of Invincible? I'll be honest, not a whole lot
Six.
happens.
6.
6. I think that's more than fair. I will give it a 5.5, only because actually, you know what? I'll give it a 6.
Fair.
The beginning
Wise
scene
choice.
made me laugh when I saw the help wanted sign and the guy's face light up like a fucking moron.
It was that fucking scene. Okay, yeah.
Anyway.
Let's move on.
All right, moving on. Thanks for watching.